At the quiet edge of Lisbon's Old Harbour district lives a woman whose presence feels like a soft breeze slipping through history. Evelina Moresca, now a radiant 84-year-old fashion muse, steps into every room with the calm confidence of someone who has lived many lives and worn many skins. Her body is full, warm, and softly sculpted by time. Broad hips, a generous bust, and the dignified curves of a woman who never apologized for existing boldly. She built her name not through fame, but through an unmistakable aura, a kind of golden gravity that pulls eyes toward her without ever asking for attention. Born in 1941 in a small Portuguese village, Evelina spent her youth stitching dresses for local festivals, never imagining that decades later her face would become a beloved symbol of ageless fashion. She first stepped in front of a camera at 62, long after society told her she was too old, too heavy, or too ordinary. But the lens adored her. Photographers said she carried in her posture a tenderness the world was starving for, something oceans deep, something that felt like memory. And so began her unlikely second life, walking runways in Madrid, modeling coastal-inspired couture, and becoming that rare figure people instantly trust. Today her name is quietly celebrated in creative circles. Designers call her their living poem, a woman who makes fabric feel alive simply by breathing. Evelina's style is unmistakable. Earth-tone linens, vintage pearl jewelry, soft draped silhouettes that celebrate her curves rather than conceal them. When she speaks about fashion, she doesn't talk about trends, she talks about stories. She says every dress is a door, every color is a mood, and every stitch is a message to the future. Despite her success, Evelina lives simply. Morning coffee by her balcony overlooking the river, slow walks through antique markets, evenings spent journaling the things she never had time to say when she was young. She models not to be admired, but to remind the world that beauty isn't a moment. It is a lifelong conversation. And as long as Evelina Moresca keeps showing up, gracefully and unapologetically, that conversation will never grow.